This is Jordan Henderson, and you're watching Team Kop-ish.
See, now you're tuning in. It's the main free back again. Ripping LFC to the end, so go on, tell a friend. If they rockin' red, they're a 10 champions. We the best, we come again. Kop-ish clean up in every region. Elevation in every season. Cal dropping all the fast match, dropping real rap. And Drifty Quan, tell them this is that, this is that. This is Kop-ish. This is Kop-ish. Reppin' Liverpool to the end, champions, we the best, come again. This is that. This is Kop-ish. This is Kop-ish. The main free back up in your screen, real ones know this the place to be. This is Kop-ish.
Are you fed up of spending over £100 just for a football jersey? Well, so am I. So why not check out okjersey.com? Right, people, you can pay £15, that's right, £15, and grab yourself a Liverpool jersey. 15, not 50, 15. All you have to do to get a further 8% off as well is use the promo code Kopish, Kopish, people. Check out OK Jersey right now. And look, Valentine's Day is around the corner. Ladies, if you want to get in your man's good books, some football shirts is a good way of doing that. Gents, maybe you even want to get your wifey one. Check out okjersey.com. Check it out now.
Yes, people, big up your damn selves every time, and welcome to the match reaction show for Liverpool versus Brighton in the FA Cup. We just got it done, nice and easy. Actually, maybe easy is too strong of a word, but it was a nice, comfortable win in the end. And we're through to the next round of the FA Cup. We're going to chop it up now. Make sure you smash the like button on the way in. Subscribe if you are new. Hit that QR code in the top corner as well, guys, to take you through to okjersey.com, where you can also get an extra 8% off. And now some really, really nice things that have just been added to the store. And internationals as well, guys. There are some international kits now that are there as well. Beautiful stuff. So, guys, don't hesitate. Click on the link and get through now. And obviously, it's Valentine's today. So, you know, it's too late now, but you never mean, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know, happy Valentine's Day as well. I got Jeff in the building. What's happening, bro? Good to see you smiling, brother. Big up yourself, bro.
All good, yeah.
How you doing, bro? How you doing? Everything all good?
Yeah, I'm all right, man. I'm all right. I'm not too bad.
Cool. Did you get to see the whole game?
Yeah, I did the watch long. I was doing my watch long as well, and I enjoyed it. Yeah. I had fun.
Yeah, it was today. Do you know what? I'm not gonna lie, bro. Let's start with the positives because we don't get positives very often. I don't think there's many negatives today, if I'm being honest with you. But I think that might be one of the most solid beginning to end performances because I think the first 20 minutes weren't the greatest, but we were still not in any danger though. So we're talking beginning to end. Is that one of the most complete 90 minutes we've had this season? It is, isn't it? It's definitely one of them.
I think the Sunderland game was as well, to be fair.
Yeah, we did play well.
I think the Sunderland game was a decent performance as well. But yeah, I enjoyed. Look, I'd say the first 20, 25 minutes, you know, we were a bit slow out the blocks. Brighton played some nice football, to be fair to Brighton. Knocked it about well. Midfield looked lively, popping it around well. They've just got no end products, have they? So I don't think Liverpool ever felt threatened by Brighton in this game because of that. So yeah, but once Liverpool got into their groove and started actually realising we're at Anfield and we're at home, and put the pressure onto Brighton, we looked a far better team. And yeah, it was a decent performance today, man. There was good individual performances that we'll chat about as well. And, you know, I had fun with it today, man. I had fun with it.
Yeah, that was definitely big up everyone who was watching Jamie or my watch along for that as well. Yeah, man, we had fun for the most part, man. It was entertaining. There was no real boring spells in the game. I think we kept the ball a lot better, as you said. Some of the goals today were beautiful. Like some of the goals today. Yeah. I mean, there aren't many negatives. One of the negatives, Rio is definitely onside. I don't care what anyone says, Jay. He was
he's about half a yard. He's about half a yard on, ain't he?
And it was a beautiful finish as well. Bottom corner just came on. You know what I mean? Showed what he's got in his locker. And to be fair, Cody with a good assist as well. It was actually Cody's run and pass that set him up.
Do you know what's mad? Cody looked better when he was off the right than he did off the left the whole game.
It was weird, isn't it? But no, but here's the crazy thing, though, Jay. He was still cutting in.
Yeah, I know.
Even when he's on the right, bro, he's still cutting in, bro. It's like it's a default in his memory or something. Like,
yeah, I think it's just him now. I think that's just Cody, ain't it? That is just Cody. But
yeah,
Cody was decent. He was decent today, Cody.
Yeah. He wasn't rubbish today. He wasn't amazing, but he wasn't.
Still winds you. He still winds you up at times, but
yeah.
It was a decent performance.
Yeah, referee was terrible. 73's right. Terrible refereeing.
Yeah, it was weird, wasn't it? It was
giving free kicks for things that weren't it was just weird, man. Are there any good referees? Like, really? Are there any real good referees? Shout out the guy, the guy the other day who's a novice, and he was the first guy all season to overturn when they told him to go to the monitor.
Yeah.
Apart from him, who I think he had a good game when he was a ref for one of our games as well, innit? He refed one of our games and he was good.
Good ref.
But other than him, there ain't no good referees.
Well, look at I saw the Villa game earlier. You know, when Newcastle denied a blatant penalty.
Oh, I haven't seen it. Was it?
The ref was just like, "It's no. It was the most blatant penalty you've seen this season." The ref was like, "Nah, get on with it."
Yeah, see what I'm saying, man.
The refs are just bad, man. Not just for Liverpool games; they're just bad everywhere.
Yeah,
they're just awful.
They are. They definitely are, man, for sure. But yeah, man. Overall, I think it was a really solid game today. Really solid game today. A couple of supers before we get into it. Big up Sharif in the building every time. Can we just play Kerkez on the left wing instead of Son? You know what though, Sharif? If we do that, we'll take one of the best left backs in the league out of his natural. We'll get into because Kerkez was amazing. Is that Philistini? I hope I've said that right. Need that Mo Romatonda. Hurts a lot. Waste man. No Millie. What would Millie have got like? He would have broke the appearance record. No, it's in the Premier League. Today's FA Cup, bro, so I don't think it would have counted anyway. Yeah, no. But you know what I mean. It's one of them. He's probably saving him. He's 40 now. Millie's got to be saved. You know what I mean? Big up Shawnee every time says big up Jamie. Heart goes out to you, mate. My daughter was diagnosed age 3. It gets easier, bro. Sending love.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, big up, Jay. Obviously, I wasn't sure whether you let the people know, and I was never going to talk you.
I did a show earlier about it. I wanted to let the people know what was going on. So,
okay, yeah. No. All of our prayers are with Phoebe and the family as well, brother. And just big up to all the little ones, man. You know what I mean? Hopefully things will get better, man. Hopefully they will. Right. Let's do some player ratings, Jay. I mean, unless there's anything else you'd want to touch on in terms of like the game and stuff. Is there anything else that you feel we need to address?
No, I think it's all good.
Yeah, I'm in a good mood, man. Liverpool's put me in a good mood, Jay. It's crazy, bro. Actually crazy.
It happens occasionally.
every now and again. You know what I mean? Every now and again. The aliens have returned, Mo, you know. I'm not gonna lie, Salah was brilliant today. But the first 20 minutes, he was a little off, but then after that, he was wicked today, man. That was old school Mo.
Got his pace back.
Yeah. But Jay, I told everyone his pace had never gone. It's all in the mind, bro. It's just decision making. I've been saying it all year. He's just making the wrong decisions. It's got nothing to do with his physicality. It's such an easy. There are buzzwords in football now, Jay, aren't there? A lot of buzzwords. People love to say things like washed, done, finished. You know, all these buzzwords, that you know what I mean. And I get when people are annoyed, when people are angry and stuff. It's easy for people to like throw words out there. But I've been trying to let everybody know with a level head. It isn't about Mo's physicality. I'm not watching Mo and feeling like a man who's on a downer. No, just like when I watch. Yeah, it's like when I watch Robbo, Jay. I don't feel like Robbo's lost his pace and his athleticism. I think it's just he's been played so much. Even he just makes wrong decisions now. And it's all, remember, if you're playing 2-3 games a week for like 7-8 years, you are just playing football all the time. Like mentally, people forget, mentally you're going to go a bit as well. It's not just about physical. Do you know what I mean? It's about mental, being switched on all the time. It's difficult to be that high level of switched on and performance from a mental point of view as well. Week in, week out, year after year. And I think people like Robbo and Salah in our team, I don't think it's physical. I just think it's mental with them. You know what I mean? They've been mentally burnt out as much as they've been. And again, of course, they're not going to be as quick as they were when they were 26, 27, 28. That's normal. But if you look at everybody who's in their age range, they are still definitely just as quick, if not as quicker than all the other. You know what I mean? Go and get me another 32-year-old fullback who's quicker than Robbo. Like you're going to struggle still to get me a 32-year-old wingback quicker than Robbo. So for his age, and Mo today, look how Mo was burning past players today. He's 34 soon, and he's still sprinting past people. So
he looked quick against Sunderland as well, to be fair. So
yeah, I watched him at the AFCON, Jay. He looked quick at the AFCON as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, so I'm just saying, I know that he's definitely not the player he was, but he's not washed. He's not washed. There's no way anyone's telling me Salah's washed. He's not washed. Right, let's get into it then. Allison, what would you say?
Good saves, but his distribution again today is poor.
Does it not feel like it's from a deliberate, casual point of view, though? You see, for me, I feel like he takes his time. Like even when he did the Cruyff turn, it's almost like he's got a bit of nonchalant in him that's gone a bit too far now. So I don't even think it's because he's not good at it, because I've seen his distribution and it is good. I just think he's just being very nonchalant at the moment. And like, I don't know, it's a bit, But
good saves, though. I'll give him a 7.
Yeah,
I'll give him a 7. I'll give him a 7.
Yeah, I'm all right with that. I probably would have said maybe an 8, but I don't mind. We'll go down the middle. We'll go 7.
He didn't have a lot to do, did he? He made
he didn't have a lot to do. Yeah, that's true.
His best save, you know, when the shot came across and there was Van Heckel could have got a header and he palmed it away.
I
think that was his best save. So
and do you know what I think people forget about with Allison? He catches things other goalkeepers either spill or push away. And I think we're so used to it, we take it for granted. If we have another goalie in goal, watch how people start realizing how easy he makes some of them catches look.
Oh, of course, yeah. Do
you know what I mean? I see goalkeepers spill those all the time.
I was shocked that he started, though. I was shocked that he started.
Mama really should have played today, for sure.
I just don't think
he should have played today.
If he played that game, I think Allison just plays all the FA Cup games now. I don't see Mama playing.
It's a shame Mama didn't play today, because I can't see how many other chances he'll have to play in terms of like the importance of the game. So
sadly.
he did make that really good save after the Jones slip as well. I think
that's the one I mean. That's the one I think I'm.
No. Do you remember the one when he was through in on goal and Ali had to come off his line? Remember when?
Slipped?
Do you remember when the ball got played?
He's 1-on-1.
Accidentally slipped. And he was 1-on-1.
I always say about Ali, Ali would be a great 1-on-1 goalkeeper if he's 70, man, because that's just what he's great at, ain't it? That's his skill. That's his wheelhouse. He'll always be great at that.
And you can tell that he taught it to Kelleher as well. Did you see Kelleher's save?
Kelleher moves like Ali when he comes out.
Yeah, he came off the line like Ali and he made that big save. That was so Ali-esque.
Because Ali, when he comes out, he doesn't put his arms here like Schmeichel used to. He puts them down sort of towards his ankles.
So so he's ready for like anything, you know what I mean? Yeah.
And Kelleher does exactly the same movement, man. So you can tell he watched and learned. I mean, you watch and learn off the best, man. Why not?
Yeah, and obviously shout out to the coaching as well. I don't know if that was Taffarel or whatever, but shout out to the coaching as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, we go to it is the right back position, but obviously it was a midfielder, Curtis. Now he officially won man of the match. We'll discuss who we would have given it to, but Kerkez, but Jones was exceptional today, though.
I actually prefer Curtis Jones at right back than Szoboszlai, if I'm going to play one of them.
I said it. He reads the game better than Szoboszlai.
Yeah, he's just a bit more defensively now. Got a bit more defensive nous in him. Also, because Szoboszlai wants to drive forward at the pace that he drives forward with, he's going to do it no matter where he's on the pitch because it's just his instinct. With Curtis, because he plays a lot slower, I think it suits him more in that right back position.
Yeah.
So and I thought he played well.
He actually gives us nowhere near like how Trent used to, because Trent's obviously a phenomenon. But he also gives us a passing way out from the back because he's got that good passing. So Jones actually gets attacks going when he's like he'll win the ball back, and then he'll actually distribute the ball well into midfield. That gets an attack going.
Gets the
Whereas,
ball
like you
moving,
said, Szoboszlai kind of more looks down the line a lot, don't he, when he's got the ball? Like,
because he wants to give and goes. He wants to get in there as well.
Yeah.
It's just a natural instinct for him. Yeah.
So I like when Jones plays at right back more than Szoboszlai, 100%.
I will say as well, it might have looked easy, but look, if that goal he scored was not easy at all.
Brilliant finish.
A beautiful finish because
the
ball
finish.
comes in so quickly. By the way, beautiful cross. We'll get on to Kerkez in a minute. Beautiful cross. But because it just bounces before he shoots, you could easily put that over the bar.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic finish. People might not think it because it's 4 yards out or whatever it is. That's easy to miss that. It's a great finish.
Very well controlled. Finish. Yeah, well said, Jay. On the bounce, pace on the ball. Yeah, he could have easily whacked that over. Go and ask Cole about that. You know what I mean?
Exactly. So, he pretty much did.
Literally, that's where Palmer missed. Like, no, Palmer was even closer, actually. To be fair,
it's because Curtis is technically better. That's why.
Yeah. But no, he was brilliant today. I'm gonna go 10 for Curtis today.
Yeah, I was gonna go 9. I was gonna go 9, so I don't mind. I mean, Curtis.
We can go down the middle. 9.5.
I for someone who hasn't started the last 9 games or whatever it is, to come on and play right back and play that well against a Premier League level side in Brighton, who play good football no matter what position Brighton are at the moment. Brighton, they're struggling, but they always play nice football and they always are a threat. So for Curtis to come in and play the way he did today at right back after having no games, I think that's a great performance. And
then grab the goal as well, which obviously boosts him up when he grabbing the goal. So he was brilliant today, man. Well played, Curtis.
Good when he went into midfield as well, by the way. When he went in midfield,
he was.
Mate. He controlled it in there as well. So good game.
100%. Ibu, monster again today.
I don't know with Ibu, There were some things
they weren't put under super pressure, so it wasn't like one of them games where it was like the Sunderland game, for example. But I still think he was excellent at everything he was asked to do today.
There was just some strange things Ibu was doing today, which I was like, "What are you doing that for, Ibu?" When he was going in low a little bit, he was sometimes running out a little bit too quickly for me. Ibu looked tired.
Yeah, he was having fun as well, bro. He was having fun, man. You know what I mean?
We did see the goal though, so everyone gets good ratings. I'll give Ibu an 8, man. I thought Ibu.
Well. I would have gone 8. I would have gone 8 today for Ibu. Yeah. His crime partner today. I'm not gonna lie.
Virgil was
in the air today. Virgil was phenomenal. I don't think he lost a header today. I don't know if anyone's got the official stats. Virgil did not lose a header today. He was so good in the air today,
and he's passing as well.
Yeah. Oh, did you see that ball in the first half?
Yeah.
Offside. What a ball! Oh my
Virgil in the last few weeks, I think he's getting back to the Virgil we know. He's starting to dominate. He's starting to dominate that position again in the last few weeks, in my opinion. I thought he was excellent there. I'll probably go 8.5. I think he's half a point better than Konate today.
Okay, I would have gone 9 for Virg. I would have gone 9 for Virg today. I thought he was excellent.
He's really good, man.
And talk to me about Kerkez, bro. Talk to me about me.
Kerkez took Robbo playing seriously, man. It's like this is my left back spot. And to be fair to Kerkez, we've all said it, haven't we? The last 6 or 8 weeks, Kerkez has been really good.
Yeah,
he's nailed down that position now, and what we saw from him today is what we're going to get in the future. He's going to be an excellent signing.
Yeah, he
really is. He's starting to settle down now. He's starting to get used to the amount of football he's got to play. Because even he said it. He's never had to play 3 times a week before.
Yeah.
So he's like things like that. He's getting used to it now. And also, Slot's not having him invert anymore. He's just letting him be that attacking left back down the left-hand side.
100%.
I thought it was fantastic today. That cross for the goal, just
beautiful.
That's what. And then he had that chance we tried to score when he cut in, and I think it was given offside when he cut in.
Yeah. Beautiful feet as well. Lovely. Yeah. And the control as well. Yeah.
And the half volley.
you know
and
what?
then the half volley when he got the corner. He had a great game.
Yeah. I mean, 10 straight down the barrel, right?
Yeah,
Definitely
10,
a 10 for Kerkez today. 100%. Even an argument that Kerkez was man of the match today. Like, absolute brilliant performance from Kerkez today. I think I might have give man of the match to Kerkez, you know. I can't even lie. Like, I think I might have actually give Kerkez man of the match today.
Yeah,
he was brilliant, man.
Kerkez was my man of the match, so yeah.
Yeah, brilliant
Kerkez,
today.
I thought he was
Absolutely brilliant, man.
excellent.
You know what? Without a shadow of a doubt, he's definitely the best one-on-one left back in the league at the moment, ain't he? Like, when it actually just comes to like just you versus me, bro. Like he's so good at it.
Defensively, I think his one-on-one defending is so underlooked. I don't think people realise how good he is at it.
Yeah. Well,
And
I'm sure if you ask your position when they play against him, like, that Kerkez is getting on my nerves today, man. The right winger couldn't get no change.
Do you know what I like about it as well? He's up for it.
But we finally got someone who don't take no shit in the team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, you kick him, he's going to get in your face, man. He's going to have a little go at you. I like that. We need a bastard. That's what I want.
100%. 100%.
So yeah. I'm very happy with Kerkez at the moment.
Yeah,
and we've got a good deputy in Robbo.
Right.
And can't go wrong on that side at the moment.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it could be getting ahead of ourselves in terms of because he did have a poor start to his Liverpool career, but we could be looking at Robbo's replacement. We actually could be like in a year's time, we might be like, how seamless was that transition? Do you know what I mean? In terms of like, no, it's true.
And Robbo, let's not forget this as well. People forget this. Robbo was a bastard as well.
He was a controlled bastard, Robbo. Yeah, I used to love him.
I mean, there's not many players who go and bash Messi in the back of the head and take the piss out of him, is there? You know, I mean, that's what you like. That's what I want. You know, I think you need that sometimes. Players that, you know, are going to be up for the fight for 90 minutes every single game. And that's what I like about Kerkez, man. He's, if he can have anything of the career Robbo had, he's going to be another bargain left back.
Yeah, man. 100%. You know what I mean? And yeah, he's still 21, if I'm not mistaken. So
he's a kid, exactly.
Yeah. And in defense, when you're a defender, being 21 is really young. As an attacker, you can get away with it a bit, but when you're a defender, 21 is really young for a defender.
Yeah, good, man.
So fair play to him, man. Moving into midfield, I thought Mac Allister had another great game today.
Yeah, best I've seen Mac Allister play for a while.
And he's starting to pick a little momentum on now. That's 2 or 3 games in a row now. Mac Allister's played well, so maybe he's regaining a little bit of his form.
No, it was good today. I've got nothing bad to say about Mac Allister today. He was good.
Great interceptions, getting stuck in, tackles, winning fouls, and his progressive passing again. He's getting the ball, bang, pinging it in, getting the attacks flowing. I'm going to go 8 for Macca. I thought Macca was really good.
Yeah, I'm with you. 8's perfect. Yeah.
He's always in the wars as well. Someone's always kicking the shit out of him. I don't know why, but he always gets fouled. It's so weird, man. So weird.
He played well.
His crime partner today, Dominik Szoboszlai. Talk to me, Jay. That goal.
I've said this for a while now about Dominik. So I've said it for the last 2 seasons, especially this season. I don't know if there's been many midfielders in England right now better than Dominik Szoboszlai.
There isn't.
He's got 10 goals this season now. He's only getting better. His work rate is unmatched.
He's been playing with dog shit all season.
His technical ability is better than what people think it was. He's technically a very good footballer.
His passing is better than people think it is. Do you remember when we took that quick free kick and he hit a 50-yarder to Mo? Bang, straight across the pitch. Beautiful pass.
I think he's an absolute machine, in my opinion. And if I'm Liverpool, I'm slapping a contract. If he wants 300 grand a week, give it to him.
100%.
I'm not even joking here.
No, I'm being serious as well. If you want 300 grand, give him it.
I don't know when you're going to get another player like that at the moment. I think he's a fantastic footballer. I've always said it. I've always been a Szoboszlai fan, and he's showing it right now. Look, he's getting production as well now. Not like what was the thing we kept moaning about in production. Now he's getting production. He's scoring goals. He's making goals. His free kicks are excellent. Again, his free kicks today were fantastic.
Yep.
His set pieces are excellent.
Always putting it in the danger zone. Always putting it in the right area. Picking people out. His passing. Yeah, Jay. And do you know another thing as well, Jay? I'm not going to lie. He's the type of player that if he left, it would be the you didn't know what you had till it was gone kind of thing. Like if he was out the team, we'd be like, oh my days, how much do we miss Szoboszlai?
That's why Real Madrid are looking at him, man.
Of course. It's exactly. I'll be honest with you. It's probably only because he's a Liverpool player while other clubs aren't looking at him. Do you know how many other clubs around the world and even in the Prem, you think teams like Man United and Man City and these teams ain't thinking, oh God, we could do it with a Szoboszlai in our team. Bloody hell. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, man.
What is he, 25 as well? Yeah, he's 25, perfect.
Perfect.
I mean, he's coming into the next couple of years, he's maturing into that player. He's undroppable. He's our main man. And I thought today only Kerkez was better than him on the pitch, man.
And you know what else is really upsetting me, Jay? Is because they never give individual awards to players who don't play in the teams that win things or competing at the top. And Liverpool haven't been. So he'll get overlooked. I think he's player of the season, period. If you actually look at the Premier League as a whole this season, name me a player who's been more consistent than Szoboszlai across this whole season.
Has Declan Rice really been that much better than Szoboszlai?
He hasn't been better than Szoboszlai, bro.
And if we're talking about set pieces, I'd say Szoboszlai's are better.
Well, because he's a threat from actual dead ball free kicks for sure. Like who? Everyone. There's been some players who've been good in spells. Bruno Fernandes in spells has been good. Jones, Rice has been good in spells. Haaland has been good in spells. Like there are some players who've had like a moment where like you're like, oh my God, he's playing out of his skin. But we're talking about from the beginning till now, nobody has had the consistent level of high level performances like Szoboszlai has.
Yeah,
for me, you know, Rodgers is a good shout. Rodgers has been class.
Rodgers has been good. That's why I want
more.
I think Liverpool will look at Morgan Rodgers in the summer.
Yeah. Rodgers is a good shout. Yeah.
I just suppose Carragher was talking about teams of the season and midfielders of the season the other week on Sky, and he never brought out Szoboszlai once. And actually, people in there when it got tweeted out and people watched it, everyone underneath it was talking about how come you not mention Szoboszlai? And as you say, it's because where Liverpool are in the league this season, it's where Liverpool seasons is, that they're not talking about him. But I just don't know. I look at some midfielders around, I'm like, what are they doing that's so much better than Dominik Szoboszlai right now? I don't think there is any. I think he's fantastic, mate. Today, I think Kerkez was only better than him. You know, I think Kerkez just put in such a high level performance today. But Szoboszlai, great.
Yeah, I'm like I said, bro, I'm being honest. If you swap Liverpool's league position with Arsenal's, then people would be giving Szoboszlai his flowers. But because we're not doing well in the league, for some reason, it means people can't look at the individual performances. It's really weird. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But
and I said it when we bought him. I said this when we bought him. He's our Valverde. I've always said that, man. And I said this the other day. I think it was you guys. Like when you look at Valverde and Szoboszlai as footballers, they're very similar in what they do. And Valverde's always gassed up as this quality player. But if Szoboszlai is as equal to Valverde and what they do for their teams to that level, then we've got to start talking about Szoboszlai at that level as well.
Yeah. The only difference between Valverde and Szoboszlai is I think Valverde is better defensively.
Yeah. But then he plays in a league where it's maybe a bit easier for him to do that.
That's true. That's true. But they do have similar characteristics for sure.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
I'm struggling to give him a 10, not because he don't deserve it, because I'm just thinking Kerkez was just slightly better than him today.
What did we give Kerkez?
We gave Kerkez 10.
Yeah, 9.5 for Sobo.
9.5 for Sobo. Yeah, that makes sense. Where's Sobo? There he is. His goal, the way he took his goal today as well.
Yeah, and do you know the way he did it as well it was like, I'm that player. Do you know what he said? I am that guy. You know, I like that because he's starting to believe in himself. He's starting to believe I am the guy. I am this good, and I think in the next couple of years that's going to show, and that's why I'm desperate for Liverpool to sign him down. I don't want this Szoboszlai only getting better playing for Real Madrid, and at 27, 28, he's like a demon. And we're like, just give him the money, man. Give him what he wants.
100%. 300 grand when Cody's on 250 isn't isn't
Well,
even.
Liverpool have left themselves up with that now, ain't they?
Yeah, unfortunately, it's true. It's actually true. All right, this one might be a little bit more of a disappointing grade in terms of it wasn't crap, but it just wasn't his usual self today. Florian.
No, well, Florian's struggled to get in the game a little bit. He linked up quite nicely at times. There was a bit when he almost scored when he had that really quick feet in the box. He probably had actually too many touches. He didn't really get involved enough today for me. Probably give him. I'd actually give him a 6.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I think that's a fair grade for him today.
Yeah.
I think that's fair. Wasn't poor, just didn't get quite involved. But you know what? Yeah, as Alex has said, I think he's tired, bro. He does so much pressing and running in our team. It's crazy. We got to hold him back a little bit. Your number 10 shouldn't be getting burnt out by running around like that. That ain't, you know what I'm saying?
I will say, I didn't realise it, but I looked back in some of his German games, the man does like to press. I think it's just natural for him. He does like heavily. He likes to press high up the pitch because he wants to win that ball as quickly as he can. So, again, I think today, if we had more players available, maybe he doesn't play today. But yeah, he looked a bit tired today, didn't he? A little bit lethargic.
Yeah, a little bit. These 8 days off might be the best thing for him. Give him a little rest now, isn't it?
Exactly.
Cody.
Cody's a weird one because there's things today that still winds me up about Cody. Was it? I can't remember. Was it Kerkez who had the shot and actually Cody was in the way?
Yeah.
It's like, Cody, what are you actually doing in that position though? Like, I don't get why you're standing there. Like, there is things about Cody when he steps offside easy and things like that. When he went off the right, I thought he actually played well. We have to acknowledge he's part of the goal in the second goal. He played extremely well for that part where he took the touch, excellent touch, cut in, beautiful ball over to Mo. So you got to put that into it. Played well.
He also took his goal really well. I know he was just offside, but it was still a good header. He took his goal well.
So I'd probably say a 7. I don't think he was like winds you up where his goal. The fact of the matter is, Cody should be knowing he's offside in that position and get himself onside a little bit. He's got clear vision of everything, can't he? So just little things like that where you think, oh, Cody, if you just, Again,
I would have gone with a 6. I was quite surprised you went 7. I thought that was I would have gone 6 for Cody today.
I'm in a nice place at the moment, so I'm being generous.
I hear it. We'll go 6.5. I hear it.
Yeah,
I do think at the moment it's a little bit unfair that if he does anything good, people act like he didn't do good because they don't like him at the moment. So people will ignore things he does well.
So and he should have assisted Rio for his goal as well. So
that should have been a legit assist. That's true.
He was involved in 2 goals. Had one disallowed himself.
I'm good with it. We're in a good mood. We won.
Probably the best he's played in a while today.
I hear it. I'm not mad at it. Down the middle, Chiesa. Bit of an indifferent game from Chiesa today, wasn't it? Load of effort, he was getting involved in terms of his effort and work rate and stuff, but just wasn't quite coming off for him today, was it?
I understand why he doesn't play.
But I think that's because he doesn't play regularly and he's out of match practice, Jay. Like when you just get thrown in a game and you don't play again for a month, do you know what I mean? Like it's difficult to just play and be in rhythm, you know what I mean? So
it is, but what he hasn't got that reactional pace. He hasn't got that reactional timing either. And look, he doesn't get the game time, which is very true, but he was our worst forward today.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. I would have just gone a 5. I just thought he was average today.
If I'm looking at what Wirtz did today, a 6, I'd say Chiesa 5, 6, that sort of level, because I don't think there was much difference between what Chiesa and Wirtz both did today. So
and I think it was a little bit unfair that he actually went down the middle when it was a chance to play him on the left. Today was a chance to let Chiesa play off the left, man.
No. I thought that's where he would play when I saw this lineup.
Yeah.
And Cody played through the middle.
And then it was Cody still. It was like, that would have been a bit refreshing if he'd have played him off the left.
Slot, as said, he considers Chiesa a number 9. So
yeah, because he's got good finishing. Like, if the chance presents itself, he'll finish it. So I get why he's down the middle, but yeah, I just a little frustrating.
I just look at Chiesa right now as an impact player more than a starter.
I get it. I do get it. I think Slot's bringing it on himself by not playing him more than he does. But yeah, I agree. He is becoming a bit of an impact player. Speaking of players who've been performing poorly recently, but turned up today, Mohamed.
Yeah, it's more like Salah today, wasn't it?
Bruv. I think the first 20, 25 minutes, he was frustrating me. But then after that, he just slowly came into his own. And in that second half, he was so good today in that second half. So the strength, the pace, he was getting past his man. The first touch was back. He weren't losing it. He won his own penalty with a brilliant bit of skill and strength. Some of his passing. The ball for Szoboszlai, Jay. Oh my days, the ball for Szoboszlai.
Oh,
the cushion pass, bro, into Szoboszlai, like the perfect weight of it, everything.
That pass alone, I don't think people understand how hard that is to do.
Yeah, for the perfect amount of power, everything. Just like boom into his stride. Yeah, unbelievable game today.
He tries to create a lot there, Mo, don't he? Which I've noticed the last couple of games. See, I don't think Mo was too bad against Sunderland either. You could see parts of his game were starting to come back a little bit. But today, again, he's got that burner pace still. And as you said earlier, Mo's not slow by any stretch of the imagination, right? No. He's still quick. He's still got that reaction time as well. You can see it. I think it's just mentally up there where Mo, when an author gets writer's block.
Yeah.
And they're a great author.
That's a perfect analogy, Jay. That's actually
they're a great author. They're a great author. They've just written a bestseller, the last book they brought out, but for some reason they can't put pen to paper.
At the moment,
stopping them. And there's still nothing wrong with them. And they go away and find themselves or do whatever it is they do. And then months later, all of a sudden, it just comes back to them and they just can't stop writing. I think that's similar to Mo right now. I think he's just going through this kind of mental fatigue, mental block, mental breakdown, because physically you see him. No one can knock this bastard over, by the way.
No.
No one.
He's physically
strong as an ox, yeah? Still quick. So when you look at that, he's strong, he's quick, he's still got a decent touch. He's got that ability to make a goal. So from a physical standpoint, he's still fine. It's just something up here mentally blocking him. But today looked a lot clearer of his mind and produced wonders. And we got to remember, man's granddad died, Yeah, I mean, the fact that he's still played and stuff like that, and obviously other things this season with Mo, he's just... Man's got, 9 goals this season? I mean...
For considering how poor he's playing, he's still racking the numbers.
There's a certain star boy at Arsenal who'd wish for them numbers.
The only thing Mo did wrong today, I agree with. Someone just said it in the chat. He was his corners are poor today, and his corners are normally good. That was today. His corner, but there was a part of me thinking it was on purpose because what it was like,
that's what
it looked like. Chiesa was running front post to flick the ball on, and then Mac Allister and Szoboszlai were waiting on the edge of the box.
It was all planned.
It was almost like it was on purpose, but both just weren't quite getting the delivery right for it.
They couldn't get quite right, but you can see that the corners were planned because Chiesa was always in the same position, and Mac Allister and Szoboszlai were always in the same position.
Yeah.
You can see he's trying to feather it in at pace to flick it, and
so that he can just
Hard to do though. It's hard to do because you've got to get that at pace.
It is. Yeah. But I'm flirting between the 9.5 to a 10 for Mo today. What are you thinking?
I'll go 9 with Mo. Because I'll go 9 with Mo. I'll go 9 with Mo. He's penalty, by the way.
Good to see him playing well again, man.
There's some people that think he died for that penalty.
What, the haters?
No, some Liverpool fans.
Oh, is it? That's crazy.
The man got kicked in the back of the leg and pulled. I mean, no one No one moaned about it, by the way. No one moaned about it.
Well, it was blatantly a foul. It was blatantly a foul. He literally kicked the back of his leg.
The man, Mo never gets penalties either. Do you know how hard it is for Mo to get a penalty?
No, it's true. Yeah, it is actually true. It's crazy. And do you want to know what, bro? I think most of the substitutes were very impactful as well today. So we'll go with the first one. I think the first change today was Joey, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Gomez come on, played well.
I think Joey was the first one to come on.
Yeah.
But yeah, he played really well, Joey, when he came on. Really well.
Yeah, I like it's Joey, man. I love Joey. But
he bro.
Came on, slid into that right back position seamlessly, and then allowed Curtis the ball out into midfield. Like nothing badly changed in that position. You know, in fact, the team got a little bit better from it because you got a more defensive minded player and a better player now in new midfield. Liverpool started to get more control. So yeah, good substitution. Joey gets for a few more minutes. Good to see him fit and playing again. I'll give Joey probably 6.5 for the amount of time he was on. Didn't have a lot to do, not too much to do, but
he won some. I was going to go 7. I remember him winning two good headers as well. 2 balls into the back post, with 2 good headers away. He was good, man.
I thought he was really good when he came on, man.
Another player who was really good when he came on, bro, Trey Neone. He got involved immediately, bro. Getting on the ball, popping it around. I'm not gonna lie, Trey needs to play more football, you know.
Trey, if Liverpool want to keep Trey for the years to come and feel like he can play, when I watch Trey looks like a number 6 to me. Right, that's what Trey looks like to me.
Well, he came on in the 10 today, bro.
Yeah, I think he played there because of the scoreline, so it was easier for him to play and get involved. I think Slot wanted him to get involved, feel part of the game, to play higher up the pitch.
Yeah, he got stuck in straight away.
When I watch him play and his stature and the way he can play, I look at him as a ball playing 6 for me, Trey, and I think he could be exceptional in that position. I really do I
think more box to box though, Jay.
He could play that box.
He was there.
Do you know what? He's very good at receiving a pass. Trey's very good at receiving a pass. If you want someone to receive a pass and then play it, you just want them to play a little bit deeper, don't you? So I think Trey can play that, maybe sitting 8, 6, box to box, that sort of position there.
Yeah. It'd be great.
I think he's he's super talented footballer. Came on, got involved today. He's got a bright future, Trey. Let's hope Liverpool look after him in the years to come. We see him in that midfield, man, because he's got great composure as well. Good player.
No, he is, man. I'd actually go 7.5 for his cameo. I thought he was really good in the time he was on.
Yeah. I thought he was excellent.
Good to see him shining and getting some. It was just I think he should have got more time today, man. I think he actually should have been given a bit more game time today.
I understand why Slot went strong. I do get it.
Yeah. I do too.
Because we've got an 8-day rest. We can't win the league title.
And this is probably the most realistic trophy, isn't it, Jay? Like we can't not go through in this one, and like if we'd have gone out today, we'd have been livid.
Yeah, exactly. And then you just got Champions League, so he knew he had to play a strong team today. So I can understand why him and Rio didn't start, but maybe a little bit. Maybe when we're 3-0 up, the game's done. You could have put him on there and give him 20 minutes. Do you know what I mean?
I would have even let Rio come on at 2-0. I even think once we were 2-0 up, Rio should have came.
Yeah, Brighton can't score goals. They weren't really troubling us like that. They moved the football around well and make you look like you're in danger, but you're not really. So
Brighton are the definition of a team who's fun to watch but have no end product. That's what Brighton are. They're a fun team to watch. They just don't have a cutting edge at the top of the. You know what they need? They're the type of team who need to go and get like a Thiago, what Brentford have managed to do, like a big battering ram, strong, hold the play up type of player who can go and help out and start being more of a target man. So if they do have to go long, which is why they look better when Welbeck plays. It's just Welbeck is too old to play every week now. That's what their problem is.
Do you know it would have been perfect for them? Walter Meady.
Yeah. He would have been very good for them. Yeah, that's true.
He'd have been perfect for them.
Yeah.
But Igor Tudor, I believe, just signed a new contract, ain't he?
Oh, has he? Well, yeah.
Yeah, Brentford ain't stupid, man. Brentford ain't stupid.
Yeah,
they know
bro.
what
And
they
I
got
think
there.
teams like Chelsea would have started to sniff around Thiago as well. So I
Yeah,
don't blame
exactly.
them for doing that at all. But yeah, they need to go. Do you know what? Delap, that's a shout, you know. If Delap was at Brighton playing every week to keep developing, he's got that like strong physical presence. Do you know what I mean? Like they need that. They need they basically they need Welbeck 5 years ago when he was younger and he was young enough to play every week. That's basically what they need. They look much better whenever Welbeck plays. And if I'm watching Brighton and Welbeck's on the bench, I know they're not going to have any cutting edge. If Welbeck's playing, I know there's a possibility that you know what I mean? Something's going to happen for them. So
do you know what Brighton are? Brighton are a pretty woman, but they got no tits. That's what Brighton are.
Happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
Literally what Brighton are, man.
Oh, Jesus. Fucking hell, Jay. Jay never fails.
No.
Trey,
You're right.
Rio.
Rio looked good when he came on, man. He was dangerous, very dangerous. It's the Rio I want to see. I've been very concerned about Rio for a while now because I don't know how good Rio is. You know, and that's why I said, is he overrated by the fan base? Because we put Rio in such a high degree, like he's that guy and he don't play. And that was always my discussion. What is Rio? How good is Rio? And today I got a little snippet of how good Rio is and the ability Rio has to have. That player needs to play more minutes, though. He needs to start playing games because he's a threat. You know, his dribbling is excellent. I'll tell you what's very good about Rio as well. Rio's first touch.
Yeah.
Rio's got a very, very good first touch. And there's a lot of professional footballers out there, are good players, man, quality footballers that never really have a good first touch. He's got it. You can't teach that. And if you've got a good first touch as a footballer, you can be an extremely talented player. And Rio's got that in his game. And I need to see a little bit more of that because Rio came on today against a proper Premier League team, right? Team that's not been there and done it against good defenders. And he came on and scared the bejesus out of them. Took his goal extremely well. I don't care what they say. That's a goal. It should be uniform.
That's a goal. Yeah, that's a goal. That was an illegally chalked off. That was brilliant finish.
He had a good game, man. I'd give him a 7.5 because, you know, the amount of time he was on the pitch to do what he did in that time. Yeah, man. Yeah. And if I'm Cody Gakpo, I look at that and go, yeah, that's a worry because he keeps playing like that. I'm gonna have to step up my game.
Well, it's not a worry while Slot lives in his house, but yeah, it will be if he moves out. You know what I mean? I would have gone 8 for Rio because I'm going to count the goal because it was it was wrongly chalked off. So I'm going to go with an 8 because
I don't blame you for that,
good,
man. I need to see Rio after that performance. That was a Premier League match today. I know it was an FA Cup game, but it was almost like a Premier League game, wasn't it? And after that, Slot's got to look at it and go, Rio is an issue. There's something there. And I don't care how old he is, man. You know, Michael Owen came in when he was 17, took the world on fire. If they are good enough, just play them.
Yeah.
And there's a talent there that scares opposition. If we're winning games of football when there's time left in the game, keep putting Rio on. What he did today was perfect. Up in the game, put Rio on, he can enjoy himself. He hasn't got to try and get us back into a game. He can enjoy himself so you see a different player. Keep doing that. When we're 2-3 up in a game, and there's 15 minutes left, you feel quite comfortable in the match, throw Rio on. Keep doing that for the rest of the season. You know?
And not only that as well, Jay, what I've noticed, and especially in the first 20 minutes of that game, a lot of why we're not good at the moment is because our wide players aren't being effective. And for me personally, I think that's one of the main reasons why we're having an issue at the moment is we're not like, especially when you play 4-2-3-1, your wide players are very essential to you playing well. If they keep losing the ball the way ours have, you keep being transitioned on and getting caught out. And if they're not scoring goals and they're not assisting goals, you're not being as effective as you need to be in the other end. And Mo and Gakpo for the majority of the season have had poor end product and they have been losing the ball a lot. Yeah. You see, if we're going to go win this Champions League, bro, if we're going to do what it doesn't seem like we can do on our form, which is win the Champions League, Rio is the type of player that can change everything. If you
Oh,
go and look at the
He
way
would
PSG,
scare European defences.
but think about the difference between PSG before and after Kvaratskhelia.
Yeah.
Because once he came in and balanced the line, the front line, and then was taking people on and being a goal threat, and then they had a balance to their front line. Look how different PSG were. If we could just start playing Rio and he could be that X factor player in our front line that can come on and have the skill and the trickery, because he's still got a goal in him. That could be a key in Europe to us actually becoming a lot more dangerous. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
I actually
yeah.
think it's time to unleash Rio now. Slaughter's got to grow some balls, and he's actually got to start releasing Rio now in games. He has to, bro. Like, what are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? And it ain't exactly like Cody's like lighting it up, Jay. You know what I mean?
No,
And like,
exactly. And if I'm going to play anyone off that left-hand side, if I'm looking at Cody, I'm looking at Chiesa, I'm looking at Rio. I think Rio's number one. I really do. You know, we just got to give him. There's talent there. It's obvious.
100%.
Why do you reckon Chelsea didn't want him to go? You know, why do you reckon Liverpool hid the training photos of Rio effing certain people up? You know, why do you reckon people stop cameras?
Daddy,
Yeah.
I'm hiding in this room, so don't tell.
I'm not going to. You can't hide in this room. Where are you going, man?
And guys, by the way, when I use Kvaratskhelia as an example,
You're
wasn't
not
because
equalising
Rio was
them.
as
No,
good
no,
as
no.
Kvaratskhelia. It was to point out how the balance helped PSG so much once they had that winger who was playing that way. Of course, Rio ain't as good as Kvaratskhelia. That, come on, guys. I didn't think I would even have to like explain that part. Like
Dragon says there a few days ago, I was asking for Rio going on loan, and the reason is because he wasn't getting played.
Yeah, but let him go and ball out.
My worry is, and this is still my worry even now after seeing him play today, is that if Liverpool do buy a left winger in the summer but keep Cody Gakpo, Rio will probably go out on loan. You know, so again, I don't know how good Rio is. Again, today he showed qualities that he has got. I need to see that more. And if he has got that quality, the manager just needs to let him play. The problem is he always puts Rio on usually when we're losing. And that Rio's only going to tighten up as a player because he feels like he has to get us back in the game.
Yeah.
When you're winning the game and there's a young guy coming on the pitch, he's playing with freedom, you know. Oh, we're 3-0 up. I can show off a little bit here. You know, I ain't going to lose. If I lose the ball, it ain't going to be too much. So that's what he needs to do.
And if we're losing the game, Jay, it means we're playing a low block. And it's a lot harder for wingers to be impressive against low blocks. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's harder for him to shine. But I think he could be a real secret weapon in Europe. I'm not going to lie. Slot's got to start playing him more, man.
No, I agree. I'll tell you the difference today as well. And people might be surprised at this because I back him a lot. But I think our wingers and attackers benefited today because Gravenberch weren't playing.
Oh, but so a little birdie told me that you had an issue with Gravenberch the other day, though.
Yeah. Mac Allister and Szoboszlai, Mac Allister and Szoboszlai are just better passers of the football. Curtis Jones is a better passer of football. So when you're progressing the ball through midfield like that, like today, Mac Allister was the deeper. He receiving the ball, and Szoboszlai's in front of him. And once he receives it, Szoboszlai is a better passer of the ball. We're passing the ball better through midfield. We're also, if we lose the ball, you got Szoboszlai in that midfield area that can pick the ball up. You know, so the wingers are getting the ball quicker, they're getting the ball faster, and we're playing it through the ball in the midfield a lot quicker. And I love Grav. I think Grav's got a skill set that's his skill set. But if Liverpool want to play through midfield, and I believe a lot, the managers always wanted us to play through midfield, and that's why he tried to sign Zubimendi, because he wants us to play through midfield. And if you want to do that, then Gravenberch is not that guy. You've got to play Szoboszlai and Mac in the pivot. Because they're going to pass the ball and bring the ball forward more in midfield. And then Wirtz don't need to
I hear you. Deep. I hear where you're coming from.
I still love
Gravenberch is our best defensive. He's our best defensive player, but you're right. He really does like affect the progression of the midfield because he ain't good at passing. He's just not with that. I love Grav as well. Everyone knows I love Grav. He's not good at passing, though.
But he's got his own skill set. right? And
Yeah,
he
which is driving with the ball and dribbling
Yeah.
and taking players on. He's excellent at that.
and that skill set is his way of playing, right? But if the manager really wants us to play with progression through the midfield, with passing, he's not the one you need in that midfield if you want to play that way.
Mm. No,
I
hear it. I understand where you're coming from.
Again, did we miss Grav today in our midfield? No. In fact, we probably conceded less chances against Brighton in this game than we did in the Premier League game that he started. So, Grav's a wonderful footballer. It's all the way the manager wants to play. And for me, the manager wants to play through progression through the midfield with passing. And they're all better at him than Grav is. But then, as you say, Grav's got a great skill set. This is not me digging at Grav. I love Grav. I think he's a fantastic footballer if you play him in a certain way.
Mm.
But it's what the manager wants, man. And sometimes you've said this, Drift, we don't get the ball out to our wide men quick enough at times.
No, we don't.
Mac Allister and Szoboszlai got to get their head up quicker and be able to find them players quicker, ain't they? So,
yeah, I mean,
it's a conundrum. It's what the manager wants to play. I'm only going through what the manager wants.
Yeah, and it's also a good conundrum to have a player with his skill set and then trying to figure out how to play him. Because if you find a way to play him, he's amazingly effective. So it's just about trying to find the right way to play him.
I mean,
I agree. Today we definitely did look a little bit more compact, and we definitely progressed the ball better in midfield. You're right, with it being Mac and Szoboszlai. It's true. We actually did. We were getting the ball out wide quicker, and we were getting the ball to Wirtz quicker. It's true. I don't know if it's a coincidence, but it's true. I don't know if Jones was helping with that because he was also helping with the build-up play from right back. But
he becomes the third midfielder, don't he? Because he can invert into there. And that's what's good about Curtis playing there. But when Curtis inverts into it, here's the thing with Curtis. Curtis can defend well.
Yeah.
So if Curtis can defend well, but he can also play the ball better and Grav, then you got a Curtis there, a Szoboszlai there, and a Mac there. And today, what I noticed as well, that when Szoboszlai was getting forward, Mac sat.
Mm.
And it's obviously instruction, but Grav hasn't been sitting this season, has he? He's been getting forward on the edge of the box.
And like starting to press even sometimes.
Yeah, and then that leaves us exposed. So look, it's all on the manager, obviously, how this thing goes.
And Szoboszlai was filling in really well for Jones whenever Jones went forward today. So anytime Jones went forward, Szoboszlai filled in.
Yeah.
It was just good. It was just good all-round play from everyone today, to be honest.
But I do find it interesting because Szoboszlai's never, like the way Slot talks about Szoboszlai, he's his number one midfielder.
Yeah.
Right? And if he's your number one midfielder and he really rates Mac Allister, then you've got to argue are we just fitting in Grav in because he's Grav? Or are we actually better if Grav sits out and we just have them two? Because we've still got to use Wirtz at his best as well. So
it will be interesting. It will be interesting. I think those are all the subs. I don't think we made any. Oh no, yeah, fucking hell, we finally saw Ramsey, Jay.
Yeah, and he played right wing.
How weird is that? How weird is that? Oh,
didn't even play him right back.
It was good to. I think he touched the ball twice, but at least he got on.
It's not to say now. He played, so you can shut up now. That's it.
Maybe playing him. Yeah, I don't know. It was weird, didn't it? But at least he can. I don't think he's on long enough to rate him, though. I don't think he's long enough to give him a rating.
No. I'll tell you what, he's tall, ain't he? He's quite a big guy.
I think he's 6'1", I think.
Yeah, he's. I noticed that when he came on today. He's no small lad, is he?
Yeah, no, I think, and he's probably shot up a bit since we bought him because we bought him as a 17-year-old. He's been here for a while now, isn't it? So he's probably shot up a little bit in height as well.
I will say
Ekatike. So I forgot Ekatike came on. Oh yeah, so we used all our subs today, innit? Yeah, we actually did.
I still don't know why Ekatike came on, man. He's a roadie striker, man.
I think it was just because Chiesa was exhausted.
Yeah, let him be exhausted, man. He ain't seen pitch.
It's true. It's true.
No, I'm not mean to be horrible here, but Hugo is our only striker at the moment,
Yeah. Actually, no, do you know what? Say Jay, the chat are right. I think Ramsey was on the same time as Trey, meaning he was on long enough to rate him. And he did put in that brilliant cross that if it wasn't well defended, could have even got an assist. That would have been crazy if Ramsey had come on and got an assist.
Yeah.
So maybe a 6 for Ramsey then. He played all right.
Yeah.
He played all right. That was a good cross, actually, to be fair.
Yeah, as someone said in the chat, the fans were singing Ekatike's name for about half hour before he came on, didn't they? So
yeah,
the fans
how long was Ekatike on for? Maybe he was the one who came on with like.
He was on for a bit. He didn't do really anything. He didn't really do anything. He tried to get involved. Nice little trickeries, 1-2s, but yeah, I'd just give him a 5. I don't really remember him doing anything.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I'll go 5 for Hugo as well. I agree with that. This will be interesting. The manager.
Got everything right today. I'll give him a 9, man. Look, only because I hate the guy. I'm not. When he does something right, I give him his flowers.
Yeah,
So.
I hear it. I'm going to be completely honest with you, Jay. I actually think that was borderline a 10 performance from the manager today.
Yeah.
Like you said, I'm going to go 9.5. Everything. The starting lineup was understandable. I get it. We went strong. We controlled the game from beginning to end, pretty much. All the substitutions made sense. They were right. They had impact. They did well. The decision to put Jones at right back was a good one because it ended up being the right one. He actually didn't do well. He kept Gakpo on, but if someone's going to mark him down for keeping Gakpo on, that's an agenda, isn't it? Even if it's frustrating, that's an agenda because there was actually no negative impact from Cody playing the whole game. So, like, this is what I'm saying. That's when it becomes like I'm just looking for anything to say he done something wrong today. Like,
it is quite funny that Cody is the one he kept on.
It is. I'm not gonna lie. It is weird. It's a weird obsession he has with him. It really is.
I think he did right giving Gravenberch the rest. I'll give him. I actually, when you look at it now, after the game's all finished and everything's done, he probably got everything right. To be fair, the team lineup was correct. It's a big game for us guys. We're not competing for the title, so this is a trophy Liverpool can win. You just seen Villa go out.
Yeah.
This is a trophy Liverpool can go and win. So Liverpool and Arsenal might get themselves too busy with that title race. So this is something Liverpool could go and win. So I think he did the right choice. He put out the right team. Could have made some subs maybe a little bit earlier, for Rio and stuff like that. But it's just nitpicking, really. Look, whatever we feel about the guy is what we feel about the guy. But when he's done something right, I can only give him his flowers for it. So
it's just about this is just about today. It's just about today. And today, playing Cody all game literally is the only thing really we could be annoyed about.
Yeah, because when I saw Rio coming on, I thought it would be for Cody.
Yeah, so did I.
But
and Cody he even gave Salah a rest, which was good.
Yeah, and to be fair, Cody actually looked better off the right. So maybe that's something we could look at.
And maybe Cody needs a rest. He plays every week.
Yeah, man.
He plays every game.
But I actually think Slot got a lot right in the Sunderland game as well, to be fair to him.
Yeah.
Everyone thought we were going to get beaten up in that Sunderland game, didn't they? So
they did. And you know what? Dare I say it, Jay? Again, I'm not getting carried away at all because I'm saying this with my feet very firmly on the ground. But if you take the Man City last 15 minutes as an isolation out of the equation, I do feel like we've turned the corner. We might not be scintillating and amazing and unbelievable to watch.
No, we're not going to be at the moment.
Yeah. If you go and look, Jay, from around the Marseille game to now, the last 15 minutes of that Man City game, and obviously periods of the first half aside, in a team who are trying to win the league, by the way, what I mean? It feels better to me. I don't know. Do you think I mean? Like, it does feel better to me. I don't feel as anxious anymore. I don't feel as annoyed. And now I get feelings like we can win the game. When the feeling of winning just went, where it was like you just never felt like we could even score a goal, never mind win a game. I've kind of lost that feeling a bit. Now I do feel like we can score again. And I do feel like we're a little bit more dangerous in games. So again, I think we're slowly turning the corner. I think we're slowly turning the corner.
I mean, if you look at our results, so what we're doing now, we're starting to score more goals, yeah. So we beat Marseille by 3. Obviously, we had the bad Bournemouth performance, beat Karabakh by 6. We still scored 2 against Bournemouth, beat Newcastle by 4. Obviously, the City results was like the 2-1 there. Beat Sunderland 1-0. We won 3-0 today. So goals are starting to come in. I think it helps that Salah's starting to get back to some kind of form, which is also going to help him. You know,
and we're cutting out the individual mistakes, Jay. Because if you think about it, especially the Bournemouth game, that was individual mistakes. You can't even really be mad at Slot that much when you look at that game. 2 Virgil mistakes, you know what I mean, have cost us in that game. You look at the Allison mistake that cost us against Man City. Like, you can't even really look at the game and go, it is literally because of what Slot was doing, why that happened. It's more individual mistakes. You're like, what the fuck was Ali doing? What the fuck was Virgil doing?
I'll tell you what we have got better with lately. Defending set pieces. Is
that a coincidence? We got rid of the set piece coach and we've got better at that?
And we're actually sort of scoring set pieces now as well.
I was going to say we're looking a little bit more effective from an offensive point of view as well.
Yeah, so
maybe that guy was trash, bro.
Well, they put Van Bronckhorst in charge, so of set pieces.
Oh apparently. Shit! Is it Giovanni who takes the set pieces now?
Apparently so.
Well, Giovanni was good at set pieces. So
exactly.
That would actually make sense.
What was that? Is that 2 clean sheets in a row as well? So another positive. Well, our next few games away to Nottingham Forest, just changed their manager. Then we're at home to West Ham. Then we're away to Wolves and at home to Tottenham.
Do you know what I hate about that, Jay? I hate the fact that even though on paper you feel like those games are easy because they're the teams who have been underperforming, this is the stage of the season when them teams fight for their life. And it can actually be harder to play a West Ham or a Wolves than it is to play like who's mid-table, like an Everton or somebody. You know, like, because like those mid-table teams, they're not fighting for their life the way these teams at the bottom are.
Yeah, so our relegation clubs, our next 3 games are Forest, West Ham and Wolves. And
Tottenham, but Tottenham are in the relegation battle at the moment.
They're all there. So on paper, that should be 4 wins.
It should be. But those teams are also fighting for their life. So it's, you know what I mean?
We know that's not how it's played. So, yeah. Hopefully, as you say, we turned the corner a bit. I just think, I said it the other week, I do feel like there is some players that are starting to click into gear now a little bit. And I've said it for a while now, although Mo's on the eye and not playing well, I've seen something in Mo's game in the last few weeks that gives me a bit of optimism that he is starting to come back. And I saw it against Sunderland and I've seen it today. So, you know, and if you can get Ekatike firing again, which he will, Wirtz will always come good. Kerkez is settled down now. I feel for Frimpong. So I think if Frimpong kept, because every time Frimpong plays, I rate him.
Yeah, and then he gets injured.
And then he gets injured. And the funny thing is, he never got injured before he came to Liverpool. Man was always fit. And it comes to Liverpool, he's obviously getting hammies because the Premier League is just so quick. It's a different style of game. So
yeah.
But when he's played, Frimpong's played well as well. So, you know, some of the new players are starting to click in. The older players, like the Salahs and now, are starting to find a little bit of form. You know, Mac Allister in the last few weeks is finding a little bit of form. Ibu's cutting out the mistakes he has this season since he shaved his head. Big up Ibu. You know, Ibu looks different now. Virgil in the last 2 games, you say, looks like the old Virgil. So if we can keep that going and keep them fit and injury-free, and then get some of our injured players in the next few weeks, next 4 or 5 weeks, Liverpool could end this season well. You know, Isaac's going to come back. Isaac's back in training now, light training in a way.
Oh, is he?
He'll probably be back in 5 weeks' time. You'll probably get Isaac back in 5 weeks' time.
Right in time for the quarterfinals of the Champions League, eh?
So, you know, things could slowly move.
Yeah, we could slowly start to turn it around a little
bit.
But
as to say, I'm
not getting carried away.
I'm just going to take one game as it comes and see what we perform like and then move on to the next.
100%. Big up Becky in the building. Becky, you know what? Drop the link to your thing in the chat, Beck, and then everybody can make their way over there. Big up Becky, who's going live after this. But yeah, no, I agree, Jay. I agree. It's just one of them things. And you know what as well? We've got Nottingham Forest 2 days after they've got their Europa League playoff game. Just a quick question before I do the super chats. If you was Nottingham Forest, yeah, putting aside that Marinakis is he definitely regrets sacking Nuno. I don't care what anyone says.
Oh, he's a dick. Yeah.
Would you put your effort into the Europa League now, or would you bin that off and actually just make sure you don't get relegated?
Who, Forest?
Yeah, if you were Forest now, what would you actually concentrate on?
The Premier League, they ain't got a chance in the Europa League. Everyone's better than them.
Yeah.
I mean,
would you bin off that playoff if you were them?
I would. I don't think that's number one priority because has there ever been a championship side in the Champions League?
No.
It's never going to happen, is it? It's never going to happen. So,
yeah.
No. Right, Drift. I've got to run because the kids want something.
Yeah. No worries, man.
Catch you later, man. Catch up.
Yeah.
Big up
yourself,
See you soon.
Big up, man. Big up, Jay there. Right, we're wrapping up the show now. Anyway, big up to everyone who's sending some super chats. Appreciate you guys as always. Ryan, big up said, shit, Jay's just gone. I'm sure I'll pass on a message for you, bro. Jamie, best wishes for your daughter. I'm praying for you. Big up, Ryan, with those nice, kind words. Mr. Whoopsie says, last three Ender will Chiesa start. Pardon me. Starts or 90 minutes, Liverpool 10-0. So last three Ender will Chiesa starts. So we've on aggregate, we've won 10-0 on aggregate in the games that Endo and Chiesa start. Raw. Bloody hell. Maybe they should have been playing more all season. Big up, man. The Drift and Jamie combo surprise. I'm waiting for us to deliver at Forest to get gassed up about us. Fingers crossed we can slap them up and break the curse. It's true. We actually haven't been playing well against Forest in the last few times, have we? That is real talk. And the set piece coach was made a scapegoat. Why didn't the current setup challenge him when he was still there? Whoever is currently responsible for the improvement were there earlier too. Nah, I'm not scapegoating the fired guy. That's fair enough. That's fair enough, G. That's fair enough. I do think it is a little bit of a coincidence, though, that we've become a lot better at set pieces after he's gone. He may have been bad at his job, bro. You could be right, and it could be, you know what I mean? But, like, at the same time, it does seem like a bit of a coincidence that it seems to have been that he goes and then we get better at it. So, I don't know. Big Up 2.0 says, Curtis Jones, quote, I am a player, but I am also a fan. I know what the fans want. They want Champions League, or if we can't, then the FA Cup is the bare minimum. Does that add pressure for Slot? I think he always knew he was under that pressure, though, 2 point. And he always knew he was under that. He definitely knew. You know what I mean? He's Liverpool manager. He's going to be under pressure no matter what, my G. So, and how bad we've been in the league. Like, if we were still in a title race at this point, there'd be way less pressure on him in these cup games. But because we're out of the league, and that was what we were supposed to win, like if we were in Man City's position right now, 4 points off Arsenal, we're challenging, we're in there, we've been playing a lot better, this FA Cup game would have been a side mission. But we are all over the place in the league. And therefore, the FA Cup becomes the main mission now. Like we need to win a trophy. We have to win a trophy this season, man. We're Liverpool. We have to make what is started a poor season end on a high. And we have to win one of the two trophies we're still in, with getting top 5 on top of that. The draw's on Friday, Monday, right? If I'm not mistaken. Who do I want in the next round, Bizzle? The easiest game possible. When I'm looking at Wigan with Arsenal, Salford with Man City, all these lot have had like a lot easier games, and we keep getting Premier League games. I want an easy game. I want an easy game. The way we're playing and how poor our season has been, as easy a possibility as getting to that final as we can get. I want an easy game. I want a soft life for the rest of this season, as they say. That's the new saying now, right? I want a soft life for the rest of this season. The only place I want it to be hard is in the bedroom. And on that bombshell, people, big up your damn selves every time. Love as always. Make sure you smash that like button. Subscribe if you are new. And one last word from our sponsor before we head out, people.
Are you fed up of spending over £100 just for a football jersey? Well, so am I. So why not check out okjersey.com? Right, people, you can pay £15. That's right, £15 and grab yourself a Liverpool jersey. 15, not 50, 15. All you have to do to get a further 8% off as well is use the promo code Kopish, Kopish, people. Check out OK Jersey right now. And look, Valentine's Day is around the corner. Ladies, if you want to get in your man's good books, some football shirts is a good way of doing that. Gents, maybe you even want to get your wifey one. Check out okjersey.com. Check it out now.
Big up, chat. Big up, big up, big up. Novel's got to drop that bomb before we leave. And again, guys, it is too late for Valentine's, but there are some really, really cool new pieces that have just dropped on OK Jersey. I'm not gassing you. If you go into the, if you go and check them out now, they've even got the new Jamaica kit. Yo, go and check it out, people. Honestly, absolute top stuff there, man. And the quality is brilliant as well. So make sure you do that, and big up to our sponsor, okjersey.com. Scan the QR code and it will take you right through. People, it's been an absolute pleasure. We're through to the next round. We've done it. And we keep the winning streak going. I will be back. Today is, have I got, no, I don't think we got a game tomorrow. Let me just check actually while I'm here. Let the people know. I don't think there's a game I'm doing tomorrow. No game tomorrow. No game tomorrow. But keep your eyes and ears open, people, and you'll get a notification if and when anything goes. I may do some more solo gaming tomorrow. Big up to everyone who joined me around yesterday for the gaming session as well. It was fun killing zombies. I'm starting to get my love of gaming back. That feeling's coming back again, you know, the adrenaline. So yeah, may go in again. Is it Napoli versus Roma? What, is that later on today or is that tomorrow? Let me see, Serie A. Oh, tomorrow, shit. That's a big game, isn't it? Napoli-Roma. Yeah. Keep your eyes and ears open. Keep your eyes and ears open, people. And you'll get the notification if and well. Yeah, done now. Zombies had to get moved to. But yeah, people, it's been an absolute pleasure. Appreciate you guys. Love as always, man. Catch you on the flip side. And we are through to the next round. Big up Liverpool. Big up the man them. Big up the gal them. And we're out, man. Peace!